up, y'all? Melissa Sharee here on behalf of Creative M Projects, continuing with feature number 8 of a decade of women. Hey, and of course, look at this beauty. Okay, you see her next to me, I see her across from me, and you know what? If you follow us at all, you have seen her beautiful face before, and you even heard her voice. And if you haven't, then you know what you need to do. You need to follow us some more because this is Shante Deloache. And yes, Queen, yes. So she has no idea. This is what I love. This is how you know these are my people. Because when I call them and I say, "Can you do XYZ?" I don't have to fill out all of the details in between. And they're like, "Yes, girl, yes, I can do it." So I asked you to come on, Shante, because I have been bringing attention to the 10 women because we recently passed our 10-year mark. And I wanted to really highlight 10 women that have made a difference to the organization, okay, and to me personally, in terms of helping to move the organization, the movement, the idea, like everything that we're about, like moving it forward. And you were one of those people. And the reason why you're one of those people, I don't know if you know, like firsts are important, okay? First of all, you was my first friend to go with me to San Francisco, but that's a whole nother side. Look, y'all just got some personal information that has nothing to do with this. But anyway, and then no, but for real, you were you were the first female to be featured on the podcast. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, snaps. Okay, I'm being the first female featured there. And then you were the first. Okay, so when we did our first like in-person program, where you got to go back now because this is during pandemic time, and we tra la la off to the park.
Yes.
And we did no, we did Courage and Chaos. Let me be serious. We did Courage in Chaos, and it was the whole painting and meditation, allowing people to really tap in to their emotions and what they were feeling in terms of all the anxiety, all the frustration, all the unknown, in terms of where we were at. And so we brought people together in the park. You led the guided meditation, and then they were able to release that emotion on canvas. And so you were like the one of the first people to do programming, outside of me, like with artists. So you're one of the first for a couple of things that were very significant and important, and again, instrumental in us like getting our feet to start
Yeah.
moving. So I want to thank you for that. This is your virtual flowers, your virtual kudos, your virtual hugs. If I was in person, you would get all of those things. So I want to thank you for being part of the first 10 years of Creative and Projects. It has meant so much to me, and I just love and appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much. And it has been my pleasure. And it's obviously been such a joy to watch you. I think when we knew each other, you had already started Creative and Projects, but to watch you kind of take it from the beginnings to where it is now and see how hard you work on it every day. And you have help sometimes, you have volunteers sometimes and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's you doing all of these things. And it's always nice to see your friends like thriving and just kind of working towards something that they care about and that's important to them. And yeah, it's my pleasure to be around and to help when I can, and just very proud of you, friend.
Thank you. Okay, I do have to ask you one thing though. Do you
Okay.
remember when you said yes, there was a question that said, what is the one thing that comes to mind when you think of Creative and Projects? Do you
Yeah,
remember what you put down?
I actually don't think I got to answer that because you had to schedule me because I was hanging by the seat of my pants. But I do want me to answer it now.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please.
I think the word that comes to my mind is versatility,
Mhm.
because the org doesn't encompass just one type of artist. It kind of spans the gamut, whether it's visual, whether it's acting, music, all of these things. And I think the real versatility actually comes from you and everything that you've done to get it off its feet, and everything that you're willing to do to, help it succeed. I just that you're like a very dynamic person, and I think by virtue your company is also.
Aw. Aw. Okay. Well, thank you for that. That
Of
means a
course,
lot
of
coming
course.
from you. Okay. I feel like they always say, it's a negative phrase, but they be like, hurt people hurt people. But I feel like inspire people.
Oh,
And
yes.
and you inspire me. Like, I see you in terms of your drive and your commitment and what you do. I didn't shout you out, but y'all, she's an actress, okay, a bomb one. She writes, produces, she does all of these things. And so you also inspire me. How about that?
Thank you. I mean, that means a lot coming from you, so thank you.
Well, I mean, that's really all I have. I just wanted to, talk about why you were one of our decade of women, which is amazing.
That is amazing.
And look at that. You didn't even have to be 90 years old to get that iconic title. I mean, no shade to the people that are coming up on 90 or are 90. You know
No,
what I
I
mean?
love
We love
that.
you.
Yeah. No, this is awesome. Thank you. It's always nice to be acknowledged, but I think it's really just, congratulations to you on 10 years. And this is very sweet that you're doing this, kind of shouting out people. And I'm like, is this deflection? Are you trying to make this about other people when it's about you? But no,
No,
I
it really
think
is
that
about other people. But somehow you and like the last person, maybe the person before, somehow y'all are finding a way to make it about me, but it's not about me. It's about y'all. Oh my gosh. But that's just the kind of people that you guys are. You know what I mean? Like, you're so generous in terms of your spirit. It makes sense that you guys would deflect back to me.
But I mean, but yeah, but it is yours. And I just feel like, so much of this work you've done is over the 10 years is amazing. 10 years is crazy. But I thank you so much for wanting to give us our flowers and including us in your celebration. This is so cute.
All right. Well, I'll be looking for you to continue with the 10x10. Okay. So
Okay.
continue to inspire and be part of our next 10. Hey.
Hey.
All right. Well, that's it. I guess I'm gonna see you and I'm gonna talk to you soon. Thanks again for coming on. You guys,
Of
this is
course.
Shante Deloache. She is our 8th feature of our out of our 10 decade of women.